Hello friends, here with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm playing Arkham Horror. And I think it's looking good. We managed to seal 3 gates by now. And the Doom track is pretty much in the middle here. So yeah, I guess most things are under control here. At the end of the last Mythos phase, we had a card which allowed us to move back from other worlds to Arkham. And different from what I did in the video, where I moved this guy here, Roland Banks, back here to the Black Cave, I decided actually not to do that. I'm going to leave him here. The reason is, if I move him back here, then during the movement phase of the next turn I have to fight that Warlock. And I have to do that before I'm allowed to try to close the gate. And because of this special ability of Quatchil Utaos, where Warlocks have a +2 toughness, it's a +2 toughness and a -3 on combat checks. So it's nearly impossible to kill him, and he's got a magical immunity. So I'm not gonna kill that guy. Therefore, if I want to close that gate, I need that single turn that I have when I leave the world. Then until the end of the turn, he doesn't attack me. So I would have had the time to move the gate then. But otherwise, if I would have left now, then during the turn before I can attempt to close the gate, he would attack me, and I'm pretty sure I could not survive that. And with this -2 modifier on sneaking, it's also very unlikely that I could sneak away here. Therefore, I decided to remain in the other world with him. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's draw the cards here. That night I dreamt I was lost in darkness, the only sound being soft footsteps that drew nearer, ever nearer, until I woke in the grip of horror. If there are any more cards left in the first dust deck, discard them all, do not pass the player token. That sucks. So they go all away. That was bad. Okay, what else can I do? Let me see. During the upkeep phase, I guess there's nothing I want to do now. Well, maybe with Patricia. Let's see. Okay, I feel I have a little bit of time here, so I'm gonna... But no, wait a minute. We're going to do this step by step. We're going to start with Jim Culver, obviously. Okay, so he moves simply down here, grabs a clue token, but before he does that, he will actually place 2 clue tokens here on the track in the green neighborhood. Then he moves here, grabs a clue token, and I'm really interested what happens there at Jan Flay. I think I've never been there before. Now Patrice, she's going to take a little bit of time and move to the Asylum. She is down to the 2 sanity. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I end up here. I don't know if I really have that time. No, I don't think I want that. I'm going to move down here to the Silver Twilight Lodge and instead grab the 2 clue tokens there. Tommy Muldoon. Yeah, he's now here, and that's a problem. He's got to fight that warlock. He's not allowed to sneak. I mean, I could spend one clue token and give him a chance to sneak, and that's what I want to do. Maybe he can do it. We'll see. And he fucked up. So no sneaking here. Oh, actually, before I do that, I would have to roll for his horror check here. So we got a 2 dice, and he made that, but he didn't manage to sneak away, which means he takes 1 damage. And now he's going to fight that guy, and it's going to be pretty impossible for him to win. He's at 3. We can add 5 to the check. Yeah. Okay, so that brings it up to 8 then. We don't have any additional weapons here. We got to subtract 3, so we got 5 dice. We need 4 successes. It is possible, but obviously extremely unlikely. Well, that's 1 success, so we take another hit. We can try again, and if we mess this up, then we're gonna take a injury card. Nope, we didn't make it. Okay. So that's a shame, but we go to the hospital. We are injured. I think I'm gonna check if I'm delayed or not. I'm gonna check that. And I gotta draw an injury card here. And that's a broken hand. Holy crap. You have 1 fewer hand to use during combat. Holy shit, man. So I cannot use that rifle anymore. If you ever gain another broken hand, you're devoured. I mean, this guy becomes more and more useless. Shit. At least I got the carbine rifle. I can still use that with a single hand. Well, actually, it seems like he's not delayed. That is something. Okay. And then it's Roland Banks, and he moves simply here. And then we come to the encounter phase. Jim, well, he's got now his encounter in Yathley. Let's see what that is. Strangely, you feel you know exactly how to navigate the twisting caverns to find the object you are seeking. Gain 1 unique item and draw 1 Innsmouth look card. Okay, not sure if that's good, but I guess we'll find out soon. First we get a unique item, the Carcosan Page. Exhaust to either give 1 item to another willing investigator or receive 1 item from another willing investigator, regardless of whether or not you are in the same location. That is a fantastic item, actually. There is no doubt. I wonder if you can use this thing, actually, if you can give away that thing also. I think it should be possible, but I'm not absolutely positive. I'm going to check that, I guess. Now we got to draw from the Innsmouth Look deck, and that is this deck right here. So I'm going to shuffle it, and then I'm going to draw. I guess I simply draw a card, and then after I've drawn it, it's gonna be shuffled back in. So let's see. That sounds good. That night I dreamed. Great watery spaces opened out before me, and I seemed to wander through titanic sunken porches and labyrinths of weedy cyclopean walls with grotesque fishes as my companions. You do not have the Innsmouth look. Nothing happens. Okay, very good. So, problem is how to get away from here. And I don't know that actually. Okay, I mean, here it simply says you must end the movement upon entering Devil Reef. Okay. Investigators may only enter from the Devil Reef or when returning to Arkham from another world, regardless of other game effects. Okay. Falcon Point. Boat charter. You may spend $2 to move to any aquatic location and have an encounter there, or to move any other investigator in an aquatic location to Falcon Point. Investigators may not move any further. So maybe we gotta bring someone else to Falcon Point to bring him back. That's not that great, actually. Okay, so I guess this might be a job for him, but it will take a while until he end up here. So that could become a problem. Okay. Well, first let's see what happens to Patrice. So we need the die to see from which deck we draw. Okay, from the normal deck. There we go. This is, no, that's actually the wrong one. This is it's this one here, the Silver Twilight Lodge. A member of the lodge ushers you into a side room where he shows you a magic sphere and explains that it will provide answers to your question, if you're lucky. Make a luck -1 check. Well, I don't have any luck at all here. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna happen anything then. And then it's Tommy, and he has an encounter at St. Mary's, I guess. So let's see from which deck, the normal deck, so that is here. One of the doctors tells you about an experimental treatment that might help you. It's expensive, however. You may pay $5 to roll a die. On a success, discard one of your injury cards. Well, sadly we don't have any money left, so it's not gonna work. Okay, well, and then we come to the Otherworld encounter, and that is from the expansion this time, and we got yellow and blue. Wait a minute. Okay, I think that should be played here. There we are. And it's Yugoth. The sun is so far away, everything seems hopeless. Lose one's sanity. Well, that's not good, but I guess I can still handle this. So there it goes. Okay. And then in the next turn I'll be able to come back. Problem is a little bit this guy here. Shit. Okay, I just wonder if I if I can make use of any item to get back or to... But I don't think so, actually. This is stupid as hell. Let's draw a Mythos card here. Fuck, that's not good. It's again the Esoteric Order of Dagon. So that means we have a monster search, which is definitely a problem now. Because it means that, yeah, there'll be a monster coming out here and there's nobody here to stop it. So that sucks. It really does. Oh shit, and it's a duel. Holy crap. Well, I guess even if somebody would have been here to stop it, we will not be able to do that anyway. But if he manages to close the gate here, then the duel will be sucked away. That is cool. So that's definitely a great thing. Okay, and of course we have some other monsters. We got another one here. Another deep one. And we're gonna have another one here. That's a goat spawn. Also not easy. And we have to place another monster, and I'm gonna roll a die to see where that happens. So 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, that happens also in Innsmouth. Okay, that's a Dark Young, so that's a stationary monster, which is good. 1, 2, wait a minute, how many monsters do we have in Arkham now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're far from the... No, not far, wait a minute. We're close to the monster limit, but we're still good. Okay. So we have monster movement. Now this guy moves away, which is probably not too bad. And the others all remain where they are. Okay, we find at the Devil Reef there will be a clue token that appears. Any investigator currently, train robbers strike again. Any investigator currently in the train station or depot location on an expansion game board must discard two items. Wow. Okay, luckily that's not going to happen. Nobody is there, is affected here. Okay. So, onward to the next turn. So, next update is upkeep phase, and we're going to draw another card here. Lose 1 sanity. Okay. Fine. Well... Okay, so the problem we have is we need to get someone to Innsmouth, and ideally that would be him. Problem is also that he doesn't have any money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what about killing this sucker here? Is that even possible? I mean, let's see. If I move there with him, Yeah, that's Tommy Muldoon. Okay. So he could bring this. Ah, shit, he's the one with the broken hand. Yeah, okay, fuck it. This is not gonna work out. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. No. Okay, so he's kind of stuck there because there is the ghast. He's blocking this place. Man. And that one is also going to be hard to kill with a -3. No, man. Shit. I really don't know what to do here. Okay, well, I've never done that before, but maybe this is now the time to do that. Player may voluntarily retire an investigator with 2 or more total injury or madness cards. Skips his turn, announces that the investigator is retiring, and draws a new card. I really considered doing that. Tommy Muldoon is pretty useless at the moment. However, he's got a ton of cool items here. So I think that's not the right time to do it, but maybe during a later turn I should really do that. Okay. Well, for now, I guess there's actually not a lot I can do. So, yeah, I'm simply going to continue. Jim Culver, he simply moves up here, grabs another clue token. I mean, he could use this Carcosan page. Yeah, the 7 cryptical books of Hassan, for example, they would be really useful for him if he wants to use his combat spells and stuff. I think I want to do that. I'm gonna use this thing here, and I'm gonna grab this cryptical book. On the other hand, I mean, I could give her a great weapon. Maybe that's even a better idea. Okay, let's see. What about this guy? Well, I have the dynamite here. Maybe that's a little bit of a waste, but four plus 8 would be 12. Ooh, that's a tough one. But we definitely would be able to kill this guy. And I guess that would be a good start. So yeah, I think this is actually what I want to do. I'm going to give the dynamite. It is definitely a bit of a waste. But she doesn't have any weapon at all apart from this. So I'm going to give her the dynamite, and that, yeah, with this Carcosan page, that's an amazing item. And yeah, then it's her, and she simply moves from the Silver Twilight Lodge right there and attacks the deep one. So we got a, let's see, we got a will check -2, so she got only 1 die here. That's not so great. Maybe I should 2 dice. Okay. I'm gonna go for it, man. Let's hope for the best here. Come on. Fuck, I didn't make it. Shit. That's bad. Because that would drive me insane then. I mean, I could. I'm gonna spend a clue token. Shit. Should I spend another one? Nope. Screw it. I'm gonna take an insanity card here and go to the Asylum. Let's hope it's not too bad. Superstitious. Each time you fail a luck check, lose 1 sanity and you are cursed. Okay, that's not a problem. That's cool. So we're back at full sanity. I guess that was worth it. Sadly, we were not able to kill the guy, but okay. We can try that another time. We might also now try to move with her to Innsmouth, but I'm a little bit confused now. It's hard for me to make a clear plan at the moment. Things are not quite working the way I hoped they would. Tommy, yeah, he's kind of trapped there. I'm not going to do anything with him. I think I'm going to stay here, wait until this guy disappears, and then I'm going to try to, I don't know. Just sucks. Well, what I could do is I could try to go crazy and then get teleported to the Asylum, and then in the next turn I could trade items with Patrice. That sounds actually like a pretty good idea. And could start another character. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 2 spaces. And I'm going to face the Dark Young. And I might even be able to do that. Shit. It's just a +0. I was thinking that was much more impressive here. What about this guy? Shit. You know, that doesn't make no sense at all. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna move into the old magic shop. Okay, and simply have an encounter there. Maybe I get an item or a spell or something. Okay, that's it. Now, all my hopes lie on him. He moves back from Yugoth. He's got to seal the gate there. And that's the important thing in this turn. At the moment, it's all a little messed up. Now, let's do the encounters. At the Devil Reef. These rocks are slick with slime and seawater. Make a speed -1 check to keep your balance. Okay, so speed. So we are at 2 here. And we easily made that. Okay, nothing happens. Patrice. Now she's at the asylum. And she's going to have an encounter there. That's... there we are. In the doctor's study, you find a book of helpful notes gathered from inmate interviews. Make a lore check and consult the following chart. Okay, now we have a lore of 5. So we might be lucky here. Wow, 3 successes. That looks promising. Yeah, one of the interviews contains vital information. Gain 3 clue tokens. Okay, that was definitely worth going insane. Absolutely amazing here. So we are now back to 10 clue tokens. That's just great. Okay, and Tommy, he's at the old magic shop. And he draws from the expansion the 4th card from the expansion, so that's pretty much at the end here. It's this one here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, Miriam Beecher offers to teach you the spell you need. You may pay $5 to search the spell deck. Take anyone's spell you want. Well, I don't have that money, so I'm afraid that's not going to happen. Would have been definitely amazing. Finally, and that is interesting now, Roland Banks. It's not going to be easy, but he can do it. Okay, we got a fight value of 4. And we got a -2 here. So that means we got 2 dice. Let's hope for the best here. Come on, buddy. Yes, we made it. That is amazing. And because there's still Noden's favor going on, it costs only 3 tokens to seal a gate. So we pay these 2 and 1 of her tokens, and that's it. That is so great. So he gets... Now this guy goes away because it's the same symbol. In addition to that, the duel goes away, and the ghast goes away. So that was definitely worth it this time. We can place a Elder Sign at the Black Cave, and that was very important. Cool. So now we got 4 gates sealed. 2 more to go. And it's actually looking really good. The only problem I have is with this Innsmouth track here. I'm unlucky. On the other hand, I mean, there's still 3 there, so and there is no moving monster in Innsmouth at the moment. I guess I might be able to handle that too. Okay, so draw a Mythos card here. Wrong one. Wrong expansion. There we are. Independence Square. Okay, that means we got to place another token here. And okay, then we got to move. Well, okay, luckily there is not too much movement going on here. Nope, absolutely nothing. By the way, this one here because the gate was closed. Yeah, exactly. When that gate to Yugoth was closed, this one here, that means that this corruption card goes away. So that's something you should have kept in mind, because otherwise it would have been triggered now, because there is this symbol, but that is not the case. Clue appears at the unnameable. There we go. Quite a few clues still on the board. A strange plague. So sadly the environment here, Noden's favor goes away. Investigators cannot gain stamina except by receiving medical care in St. Mary's Hospital. Or from Vincent Lee. Well, but that's okay. Okay, this one goes away. Now, we really should take care about the Innsmouth track here. And the only one who can reach that at the moment is Patrice. So I guess I'm going to move up with her. Maybe not for long, but yeah, I just have to do it actually. So, I wonder if I can find some item which would help her to sneak around in Innsmouth. But I don't think that's the case actually, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I could end here at Joe Sargent's bus service, but I would only have a sneak value of 1. Well, I could make it up to 2. Shit. Oh, gosh. That is dangerous as hell. I don't want to end up in the jail there. So, I have another problem. To bring this guy back to Falcon Point, I would need $2. I only have $2 and I got to spend $1 to move to Innsmouth. So even if I could get there, I simply don't have the money at the moment to bring him back. So for now, it's gonna be basically impossible anyway. Oh boy. I really have no idea what to do. I mean, I could try to bring her... If I bring her to Innsmouth here, I have to make a check. That's going to be hard. I mean, it's not going to be impossible, right? I got a speed +1, so I could... Yeah. Okay, let me see. I could bring this to 3 basically. And then I would end up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Does that make sense? +1 speed. If I bring the sneak, no, I would have only 3 then. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I would be here. Now to get into a blue neighborhood, I would need 1, 2, 3 more. So yeah, I would be around with a sneak value of 3. So if I move here, then down here, which would be only a +1 check, that should be doable. But I have 2 checks where it's really kind of risky. And if she ends up in a jail, that's definitely not a good thing. Huh. However, I guess there's nothing I can do. So, I'm going to move this slider here and bring her to the train station. I don't see any other options for now. And I can't get in the blue area anyway this turn. So I can simply I'm going to simply move here and then in the next turn go there with 3 spaces. Okay, Jim again, he moves down to Ya and Thlay, and maybe there's something awesome happening there. I have no idea. She moves 1, 2, 3 spaces to the train station, which is not too good. Tommy Muldoon, yeah, he basically wants to meet with him. Can he fight that guy? Well, he could try to. I think he should be. Maybe he can kill him. Let's see, we got a overall, that would be a, we got a +5 to combat checks. 8 minus 1 is 7. Yeah, okay, that should be possible. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he ends up here. He's got to do his horror check. That's a -2. So he's got 1 die. Okay, cool. And then he's got to do a fight check. He's gonna exhaust the carbine rifle here, which gives him +5, so that brings him up to 8. -1 is 7. And he needs 2 successes. Now that should be possible. And he made it. Very good. So that's probably his last deed here. I mean, before I retire, I could move into the church, ask for a blessing for someone else. That would be very useful, and then retire. And I think holy crap, I should have done that before, maybe. Ah, shit. Another mistake. I could have gone there, man. I could have gone there now to the church and asked for a blessing for Patrice before she went there. But, this is also complicated. But still, I mean, Tommy, Roland, he's got his... Can you get there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he can. That's fantastic. So I'm going to bring him here, and I'm going to trade cards. So I'm going to take all the cards now. Luckily, there is no hand limit here. I'm going to take all these cards from Tommy. Of course, I cannot take the trophies, but anyway, I'm going to take all the cards, and then I'm going to move to the South Church. 1, 2, 3. Okay, fine, cool. That's it for now. And then we come to the encounter phase, and it's Jim again. By the way, I think I forgot once again to draw a card for Jim. So let's do that. Shit, I gotta discard them all. Pretty bad, so he might die now pretty soon. That is dangerous. Okay, so let's draw a card. Yantley. A pool in one of the rooms reveals many figures swimming beneath the floor you are standing on. You then see the shadow of something very large swim past. Make a will -2 check, -1 check. If you fail, lose 2 sanity. Okay, so my will is 4. And we didn't make it. So we're going to lose 2 sanity. Okay, not good, but it probably doesn't matter too much anyway. So I'm going to check if I can give away the Carcosan page by using the item itself. That would be pretty cool. Let's see if that's possible. Okay, so I couldn't find anything on the Geek that said that it's not allowed. Actually, most people think it is. So I'm going to exhaust this thing now during, it says, any phase. And I can then give the item to her. And in this way, if you should die now in the next turn, which might happen, absolutely possible, at least this valuable item is not lost. Okay, so then she has an encounter at the train station. Bill Washington moves the last of the baggage from his cart onto a truck and offers you a ride as he opens the driver's door. If you accept, move to any location or street area in Arkham. Wow, that's amazing, because that means I can also move to a location in Innsmouth. So I can actually now move right here. I mean, the problem is, and I have an encounter there. Now let's see. I mean, where do I want to end up? Maybe here. At the Gilman House Hotel. Gilman House Hotel. Now let's see. I gotta check that. When exactly do I have to roll for this prison thing? It's a little tricky and a little risky, but it could save me also a bit of trouble. Now, where am I? Here, the martial law. Instead, each time an investigator ends his movement on an Innsmouth location or street area, look at that. I thought I have to roll every time that I enter a new space. Okay, so here's the thing. It says ends his movement. So that is, I think that is not part of my movement. I think I simply end up here during the encounter phase. That's not part of the movement phase. So I don't think I have to roll here. So I guess I'm fine. which is pretty awesome. Okay, and then I have to have an encounter there. So we're gonna draw from here. Yes. Your inquiries have attracted the attention of some locals. Pass a will -2 check to calm them down or add an uprising token to the deep one's rising track. Holy shit. Holy shit, man, that's a problem. Because then in the next turn, or by the end of the turn, oh, whoa, this is going to be tough. If I then draw a card which should for some reason bring another token there, the game is lost. So that means I have to prevent that from happening. That's very important now. So I have to burn clue tokens here. I think there is nothing I can do against that. Okay, do we have anything that helps us here? Not exactly. Sadly, I'm not blessed yet. That's a problem. But I have to do that. I cannot risk that. So let's hope for the best here. Okay, so we got to start spending clue tokens. There is no other way around this. Oh shit, man. It's not good. If you start like this, that can take a lot of clue tokens. Yeah, boy, there we go. Okay, that was good, and it was very, very important. So we managed to calm them down. And then in the next turn, we're going to spend 2 clue tokens, and we clean up the track here completely. And then I think we should be fine for the rest of the game with this shit. Ooh, okay. It's Tommy. Well, Tommy doesn't have an encounter there. And then it's Roland. And yeah, he's going to spend he's going to spend his gate trophy. And yeah, I'm going to give a blessing to Patricia. I guess that makes sense. Let's hope she doesn't mess up, but I think that's okay. Maybe she can somehow make it in there, past the Dark Young, into the abyss, and then try to close the gate or something. Okay. That's the end of the encounter phase. And let's draw a Mythos card. And it's the Unvisited Isle. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Another gate opens. And where are there are the Doom tokens. There we go. And let's see if it's a normal one or a specific one. That is kind of a special one. Okay, it's this kind of double gate here, right there. And of course we have to draw a monster. Okay, that is a mummy. That's not cool at all. These are tough. They are really tough. Look at that. Not good at all. And we have movement. Well, let's see. Yeah, there we have the goat. She moves 2 spaces because she's fast. So she ends up here. This guy moves down here. And look at that. The Night Gaunt activates. and ends up here. Okay, that's it, I guess. We have a clue at the science building. And city gripped by blackouts. The general store, curiosity shop, and the old magic shop are closed until the end of next turn. Leave this card in play until then to indicate this. Well, okay, I mean, that's not such big a deal for now. So, okay, I guess I'm going to load this up now. It was kind of close, actually, but if things would have gone really wrong, it would have been very dangerous now because of the Innsmouth track. But now it looks much better. We can clear the track here. We can basically ignore this guy. I'm pretty sure he's going to be devoured pretty soon, and then we simply get another guy to start over with, which is going to be okay. We're going to retire him, and with her, yeah, it's a little stupid, but I mean, it would be better to bring her back to Arkham, basically, to allow her to collect more clue tokens. But I don't know if I want to leave Innsmouth completely alone. Therefore, I mean, this game, it might go on a little bit longer, but I think I have things pretty much under control right now. Okay, so yeah, hope to see you on the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. Bye.